You don't know.
The introduction. The writing of this volume of teachings were inspired by prison inmates who have embarked upon a new direction, a direction of growth and development that will allow them to become socially acceptable to society. Those who have instructed me in these teachings are persons who have evolved to a very high level of growth and development. Herein, they shall be known only as the leadership. The object of these teachings is to form a basis upon which positive growth and development can be built, and to expose a truth about ourselves that has been denied to the general public on account of the vastness of the new concept, its vision of love and prosperity, and the pressing need to make it readily available to our membership. It has become urgent that this book be written. However, because of the many new and mostly original phrases and terminologies, the reader is advised to persist in his or her efforts to gain the utmost understanding of these teachings through study, observation, and application. The main premise of an organization is people working, thinking, planning, and struggling together, all as in one. Yet one of our basic problems is the development of a program or process that will make this possible. The primary purpose of this book is to clarify our goals and objectives, to build and train personnel capable of displaying and teaching the new concept to others, and the raising of our membership's educational, economical, political, and social awareness, whereas the activities of our daily lives will urge us on and toward the ideal set forth in the vision. Secondly, this book is an interpretation written with the specific intent of gaining the respect of our community, an interpretation based upon the display of these teachings in our daily lives. This is not an attempt to deny society to judge us as they see us. On the contrary, it is a statement to the effect that if we are to be perpetually judged by society as being a negative element of society, then we challenge society to aid us in instituting these teachings as necessary ingredients for a positive change. In all fairness, the right and capacity to make a positive change should also be considered in the judgment of one human being by another. Thirdly, the direction of the new concept will lead us away from premature death, incarceration, and recidivism, and into the understanding of our true purpose in the world. Thus, the new concept contains the vision and that which we must become in our daily dealings. As we know, it is only because of our leadership's love for us that such a proper and positive direction has been chosen. By accepting the new concept and displaying its principles in our lives, we can overcome the problems of premature death, incarceration, and recidivism. Once this is realized, the reasons for choosing the new concept becomes crystal clear, and not to choose is to admit a desire to continue on a path of self-destruction. It is only when our membership has an intelligent understanding of our goals that we can structure our struggle towards achieving those goals and begin to measure progress. Therefore, each and every one of us has a responsibility towards growth and development, an obligation to fulfill the new concept. Although this book was written in prison, it is not about prison. It is about freedom, true freedom. This book is about that deep longing, that deep urging that all people have to be free. It is about the universal desire to grow and develop into something or someone worthy of high recognition. Yet because we are caught in a fast-changing society, yesterday's dreams and aspirations have become further and further away. It is now just a struggle to stay in the race. However, progress is being made. This book, The Blueprint of a New Concept, is written and dedicated to all people who believe in and support our struggle for progress through positive growth and development. When people are incarcerated, progress is measured mostly by how close they are to getting out. However, our thoughts about freedom begin to dissolve as soon as we are out of prison. Because of this, most of us fail to grasp the true meaning of freedom. True freedom means free your dome. True freedom means to free your dome. Physically, our dome is our head, but mentally, our dome is our mind. And that is what keeps us going and coming back and forth to prison. Our dome is imprisoned by our love for the past. Our dome is imprisoned by our desire to be glamorous in ways that are negative to ourselves and our community. Our dome is imprisoned by our lack of initiative and determination to learn skills and make positive use of the skills we may already have. Most importantly, our dome is imprisoned by our illiteracy. In their relationship to incarceration, crime and illiteracy go together like a hand in a glove. In a vicious cycle of recidivism, crime is the tool, but illiteracy is the vehicle that guarantees us a free ride back to prison. If we continue to do nothing about our level of illiteracy, about our inability to compete successfully in the job market, about our inability to display the proper conduct during a job interview, and in most cases, our inability to communicate the skills we do have, the results are obvious. Without a doubt, we will return to what we know best, crime. Freedom means to free your dome. The Mr. Tough Guy who refuses to humble himself because he fears that humbleness will make him appear weak, is a prisoner of his fears. the Mr. Know-It-All, who refuses to be wrong, because admitting his wrongs may make him appear unintelligent, is a prisoner of his own inadequacies. Or the Mr. Important, who feels that he must be the center of attraction, or the topic of the day in order to be accepted, is a prisoner of his desire to be recognized. The blueprint is designed to help us overcome the Mr. Tough Guy image by humbling ourselves to the call of wisdom. Overcome the Mr. Know-It-All image by admitting our need for more learning and a higher education, and overcome the Mr. Important image by realizing that recognition comes only through achievement. True freedom is not gained by merely getting out of prison. Rather, we must view true freedom as a lifelong struggle for growth and development. Therefore, the blueprint of a new concept is about growing and developing toward true freedom. With this in mind, this book was written with the utmost importance of making society aware, involved, and informed of what our struggle is all about. It does not matter if we are behind walls or on the streets. Our struggle is one of growth and development. Roderick L. Emery, Sr., September 23rd, 1995.
You don't know.